For several decades now, Nigeria, Africa's economic giant, has struggled with corruption, an epidemic that has swept through all sectors of the public and private sector at the federal, state and local levels, leaving devastating effects on the economy and the quality of life of its citizens. According to a 2012 report, Nigeria was estimated to have lost over $400 billion to corruption since its independence in 1960. The infiltration of corruption in all sectors of national growth and development has caused untold hardships among the majority of the populace, leading to high poverty levels. According to the General Overseer, Palace of Priests Assembly, Dr. Otive Igbuzo, at a one-day meeting on transparency and accountability for Christians in government, true victory against corruption can only be attained if relevant stakeholders and individuals, especially Christians, can come together and act as agents for social justice and equity in the society.
The mandate that God has given to us as Christian ministers is to minister to both the spiritual and physical dimensions of the people. And Jesus Christ showed us the example. He ministered to the sick, he ministered spiritually to people, he ministered to them. When they were hungry, he fed them. When the people were doing things that were not right, he challenged them. So that is the purpose, and we are very happy about what is happening. For the program today especially, we are targeting it at Christians in government. And you've seen the special advisor to the president has just spoken, because we know the power of government in every society. In fact, the corruption itself, the majority of grand-scale corruption happens in government. So we believe that there are Christian ethics, and so the Christians in government should be the light that should shine.
Other stakeholders at the event, while stressing on the need for accountability and transparency in governance, expressed optimism that the meeting will create an opportunity for robust deliberations that will address the long-standing issue of corruption in the country.
The theme holds significant meaning to us as Christians in public service, and as it emphasizes our duty to embody the teaching of Christ and uphold the values of honesty and justice in our roles.
To combat the scourge of corruption, we as Christians must live in obedience, observe God's commandments, and teach each other to do so. This means making efforts to live lives of integrity within and without, and truth are the hallmarks of Christians.
I believe that even in government, as we begin to showcase the ethics and the very foundation of our calling as Christians, that is when society in itself will begin to transform.
As two-edged swords, both involvement and the unity of the church in policy issues in the fight against corruption would enhance networking and facilitate church governance.
The one-day event was initiated under the Shun Corruption Project, which started in 2018 to mobilize Christians, especially Pentecostals, to join the fight against corruption in Nigeria with the support of John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation. Gloria Atta, reporting for Clearview News.